Yep, be really nice, okay? And then you're gonna need costumes the best you can. Sometimes you're gonna have clothes at home that'll work.
Get creative.
Yep, get creative. You could make things out of paper or cardboard.
YouTube works now.
Hey, we're on
Hi, YouTube.
Welcome, YouTube. Thanks for coming. You're here.
That's our bad.
Yeah, technical difficulties today. That should be today's theme is technical difficulties.
Yay!
While wearing your Sham gear.
Yes.
Okay, back to the movie. Costumes, and then you're gonna need, as much as you can, some type of setting. So again, you might need to be creative, coloring some cardboard or, you know, kind of whatever you can do to help your movie out, okay? But most of it is just a chance for you to be creative and have fun making a movie. So it would be awesome if you made them like camp themed or something like that, or Bible themed or something, and then make your movie, and then you can post it, and then we'll watch them, and then we'll give some prizes for some of our favorites. Also, you can just say it. Go ahead. They're trying to tell me something. What?
The Facebook works on here now, so if you could tell everyone to switch to the horizontal.
Okay, everybody switch to the new feed of Facebook, if you could really quick. Correct? New feed of Facebook. Okay, the horizontal Facebook. Everybody that's on
there's a new one.
The other one,
it's up.
Go ahead and refresh and find the new feed, and we'll flip on over. So thanks for bearing with us, guys. It's not perfect. We'll give you just a minute to do that, and then we'll be back. Okay. In the meantime, all right, that's a movie. Anything else about movies?
No, I'm looking for the question of the day yesterday.
Okay. The good thing is Instagram, you've been here the whole time. We appreciate you guys.
I'm sorry, Instagram.
But you also get to see behind the scenes. That's kind of fun.
Hey, it's like you're here with us.
Yeah. It is like you're here with us.
That's so nice. You should come around more often.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I got to go get back onto the feed here.
Yeah, I just quit trying. So I know we did a question of the day yesterday. And I know there was a few, but I could only find one at the moment, but I like it. Becca B, who I'm pretty sure is our biggest fan, which is awesome because she participates in everything. She said, the question of the day yesterday was, if you could ask a Bible character anything, who would it be and what would you ask? And she said that she would ask Noah, why weren't you afraid of the lions on the ark? Which I think is a
great question.
Yeah, I love it. Huh. Like we said yesterday, we don't really have the answers to these questions, but there was one about Shamgar. I couldn't find it again. But there were some great questions, and we challenge you to do some digging and try to see if you can figure out some of those questions, and let us know if you come up with some answers too. That'd be kind of fun to see. So.
All right, well, a bunch of you are logging back on. Thanks for making the switch over from Facebook. Well, I guess the other one ended, so hopefully you don't think we just went away and hung up on them. But some of you are logging back on, which is good. Should have gave more heads up. But
sorry about that.
We're going to move on anyway, and right now what we have is something to do at home, and Emily is going to do that right now.
Yes.
Take it away, Emily.
Hello everyone, it's me, Emily. So I'm taking over something to do at home, and I wanted to mix a little bit of a craft along with some science today. So this is what the final product's gonna look like. It is called a smoking monster. So what you need is an old plastic water bottle with the top cut off. Make sure you ask your parents for help before you cut it off, because like most knives and scissors, they're sharp and a little dangerous. So that also means you need scissors, you need a marker, you need tape of some sort, and then paper. And you can use any color you want. I just chose yellow and orange because they're my two favorite colors. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're going to take a half sheet of paper and then stick it on the bottle, grab a piece of tape, and then we'll put the tape on, and then wrap the paper around so that the bottle is mostly covered in the paper. Okay, so then you have it wrapped in whatever base color you want. So the first thing you'll want to cut out is a kind of heart-shaped without the indent, and that will be the monster's tummy. So then you'll take more of the tape, roll it onto itself, stick it on the belly, and then place it onto the monster. And then you'll want some extra tape just to keep the sides of the belly tucked in. The next piece you'll want to cut from the paper is this triangle shape. And this will be the tail of the monster. So what you'll want to do with this one is fold a little tiny piece over. So then it kind of has this fold to it so it sticks straight out. Then you'll take tape and stick it on the inside of that tail piece. And then stick it onto the back side of the monster. And then fold it back out. So then it should stick out on its own like that. And then the next thing you'll want to cut is the face of the monster. So what I did is I started with this rounded square shape, and then I cut out a triangle for he's a little not too happy, but that's okay. So then you'll actually take your scissors again and cut a little piece kind of lined up with the mouth. You'll tuck it in on this part of the paper. You might have to move your bottle a little bit. So then it kind of overlatches like that. And then you cut out an arm. And this is kind of a weird shape, but you can make any sort of arm out of anything, really. And then you'll tape that on as well. So then you have a monster. So then the part that makes it smoke is vinegar and baking soda, and then you'll want some sort of food coloring just to make it a little bit more fun. I also have them on a pan here because they should, if it works, pour out and you don't want to make a mess all over the place in your house. So the first thing you'll do is open the vinegar, and it's going to be hard to see on camera, but you'll fill the bottles up to about halfway full. And then you will stick some food coloring, do like 2 drops. And then the final piece is taking a spoonful of baking soda and pouring it in. And there you have an exploding monster. All right, passing it back to you guys.
That was pretty cool. I want to make one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got a text
Sound
from
like
my
a
brother
parrot.
that we have static noise on Facebook, so we're gonna check into that really quick and see what's going on. All kinds of fun tech problems today, and we're just gonna keep
That
on
is
going
our
through
theme
it.
of the day, so.
So, yeah.
Now it is. Sometimes themes make themselves known.
Yeah. So we appreciate
Well.
actually the feedback and letting us know what's
Yes.
going on,
Yep.
especially when there's technical problems. And yeah, we're gonna work on that and see what's going on here and try to fix that as we go. Hopefully, most of you are not experiencing that, and we are gonna move on really quick, or move on to lesson time with Laura. Laura
Yeah.
is our yes group coordinator, and she's also involved with other things. And so here we go. Thanks, Laura, for coming today.
Thanks, Laura.
Awesome. Hi, guys. Well, I would like to start off today by reading from a passage of scripture. We're going to be reading from Matthew chapter 6, starting in verse 25. So, the passage says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, yet their heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they are? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all of his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, you of little faith? So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? What shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after these things, but your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And that is a passage of scripture that I dearly love because I tend to worry about things, especially my future. And I don't know about you guys, but even now with some things that are going on in the world, some of you may be concerned about your future, just wondering about what the next couple weeks are going to bring for you. Growing up as well, I was extremely anxious, especially when I got to high school, about what the future is going to hold for me after I graduated. And growing up, my mom, she's a huge spiritual mentor of mine, but she would always quote to me 1 Peter 5:7, which says, cast all your cares on him because he cares for you. And indeed, the Lord does care for you, and he cares about what you will eat, what you will wear, and cares about your well-being. So what I would like to say is even Bible journaling. This is something that I also started in high school. I have a hard time focusing when I am trying to pray, just about trying to be present. So I started journaling every day and writing down things that I am praying for because I was worried about my future. And it's been so cool to go back and look at my journal, you guys, because the Lord has answered every single one of my prayers. He maybe didn't answer them in the way that I would have expected or the way that I personally wanted, but he is God. And he knows so much more about my future and more about what I need than I ever could about myself. So I would encourage you guys even just to start doing that every day. Maybe just journal. It doesn't even have to be long. It could be, I prayed for this, this, and this today. Just 3 things. And I would challenge you to do that. And then in maybe 3 months or even a month, go back and see how the Lord answered that prayer for you, which is super cool. So Proverbs 3:5-6 also says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. So I would just encourage you guys as well, just to trust in the Lord. He is where we need to be putting our trust and our hope and our faith, and especially when we feel uncertain about our future and what those things will hold. And I just want to leave you guys today with one last closing verse. This is a verse I like to read before bed, especially if I am experiencing some anxiety or going through an anxious season and wondering about my future. But this verse is from Psalm 4, verse 8. And it says, in peace I will both lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. And that's just something I like to take to heart and think about as I go to sleep. So that is all that I have for you today. I will turn it back over to Lisa.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Laura. It's always fun to hear from different people and kind of where they are in life and good things. So, so the next thing that we have is, so we've been adding a few different things. We have our daily challenge. I can't remember what yesterday's was, to be very honest.
Prayer list.
Prayer list. Oh yeah. I hope you guys are developing your prayer list of people you can be praying for and things you should be praying for. And keep adding to that. But today's new daily challenge, and if you're a parent, maybe don't listen, or maybe do, maybe you can do this too. We want to challenge you guys to surprise clean. Hi Jeremy, welcome back.
Hey, just had to hold the camera for a little bit, working on the audio problem.
Yes.
So.
But to surprise clean, like there's lots of things you could do, or even beyond that, do some extra chores or something as a surprise to your parents, or as a surprise to your spouse, or other people or parents, even if your kids normally do the chores, maybe do the chores for your kids. I mean, there's lots of different ways we can bless each other during this time, and it looks like we're gonna continue on of getting to spend more and more time together. So we need to continue to bless each other and to really put an effort forward to be civil with each other and just do some extra help around the house and stuff. So yeah, let us know how that goes, and
Also, yeah, if you have good daily challenges like that, please let us know, comment, and everything, and we'll kind of work that into the system because I think we'll be doing this just for a little bit longer. So,
Yeah.
there we go.
And I really hope my children are watching. So.
Yeah, do it. All right. So, looking forward a little bit. So,
Yes.
today's theme is Chaminade gear. Tomorrow actually is Throwback Thursday.
We're very
And
excited.
we got some ideas for that I think will be fun. But actually,
Yeah,
what
they
we're going
will
to
be.
do tomorrow too is it's going to be a little bit of a fundraiser day. And so, kids, if your parents don't normally watch, collect them or whatever parents. Just spread the word because we're going to try to raise a little bit of money tomorrow in some really fun ways.
Yeah.
And we're going to kind of have some different levels. Like if you're able to raise a certain amount of money, then we're going to unlock some more treats for you. Okay?
It's gonna be some good ones.
So a little sneak peek. Also tomorrow, Herb, our executive director, is going to give just a little bit of update of where we're at, what we're doing here at camp, just in this different time. So there we go. All right, I'm smelling some pizza. But
It smells amazing.
yeah, I can't wait to get some.
Jeremy, it's time.
Hey,
Jeremy, it's
Jack!
time. Chef Jack has brought pizza.
Oh my goodness.
Now be careful. This
What?
is gourmet pizza. I made it myself.
It looks extra thin.
it's super
That's
thin.
because it's gourmet.
Okay.
It's crunchy, crust, thin pizza. Whatever.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. It's this half.
Why?
Because it's better for you guys.
That half is less done though.
I know, that's why this half is for you.
Appreciate it.
Anyways,
What if we had a
that's
plate
gourmet
or a napkin
pizza.
or something?
If you guys don't like it, that's your own fault.
It's
Can I
still
have a
hot.
piece? Oh, sure.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
sure. Thanks.
Hey guys.
Scott, how's it going?
Oh,
It's
wow.
going good. How are you? I smelled
This is
pizza and I
really
couldn't help
hot.
but wander in.
Would you
Well,
like it to put
No,
in?
I got it. I
Okay.
got
I'm
it.
just switching hands every
A
once
little
in a while.
warm. Maybe we can work on that later.
I'm good. Oh.
I don't know, guys. That's real good.
Well, hey, while you're here, Scout, why don't you give us some out the window weather?
Yeah, I can use some weather. Can I have a plate there so I can put my
Thank you.
pizza?
Here,
Thank-
here you go.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right, I'll stay there for later. Really good, Chef Jack.
It is
Thank
really
you.
good.
All right, so
Long and hard.
I've been doing weather for most of the shows now, right? Yeah, for all
I
of them,
think so.
And I want to get you guys a little more interacted. So I made some cool little flashcards here. But to start off, as normal, there's still snow outside. Okay, I won't throw it in this time.
Thank you.
But there's still snow outside. But for our high today, it is above 0. I drew a little thermometer. And our low is below 100 degrees. This is in Fahrenheit, by the way. So that's our high and low for today. And guess what? It's the same for tomorrow as well. So prepare for that weather. You might want to bring a sweatshirt, but also some shorts, because it could be in between 0 and 100. So, yes. After that, we have pressure. So, there's a little house in a tree, because we're inside houses, you see, and the pressure is like gravity coming down. So, the pressure outside is the same as gravity, because gravity is everywhere. Because watch this. Gravity. Boom. All right. So, after we have gravity there are chances in the foreseeable future that there's going to be some rain happening. So don't forget to get your raincoats ready. Stay inside, watch for lightning. I love watching lightning shows. One of my favorite parts about doing the weather is watching lightning shows, stuff like that. But other than that, snow's still there. There's a little bit of breeze I can feel behind me, and by looking at the trees as well. But other than that, I want you to say this with me. I have flashcards for it. Okay, ready? So 50% shine and 50% dark. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. This is Scout signing off on Out the Window Weather. And I'm going to enjoy some pizza right here.
Straight.
Bye-bye.
So good.
So I really thought this fish was there for a reason.
I hope it's just sitting there.
It was sitting right by the window. I'm like, I bet Scouts can use this fish today. And then he never used it, and I'm slightly disappointed.
I could use the fish if you wanted me to.
Well, you don't have to. I was just imagining you would.
Okay. Really? All right. Well, it tells you guys to, for you guys to keep, this is Fred, and Fred wants you guys to keep posting your stuff on the Instagram, the Facebook, pictures of the stuff you guys do for us. I heard some rumors about some really cool stuff happening with some pill forts, different things like that. Send them in, we'll see what we can get for cabin points. And me and Frank are gonna swim off and throw it back to Jeremy. Oh,
that was supposed to go over your head.
Trying to throw it out the window.
He stood up at the same time. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Lisa.
Now he probably has another fin stuck in him.
So we were talking, I don't remember the topic today, but we were talking in our staff meeting about distinguishable laughs. I don't know if you just caught Herb's in the background, but
That's true.
one of my personal goals here at Camp Chaminade is to try to get Herb to laugh to the point where you can't hear him anymore. And
It's a lot of fun.
yeah, it's when he's laughing really hard. It's just,
It's just red in the face and just.
it's fun. So anyway, yes, got him.
We might be getting there soon.
We got him. All right, and he's next. But before we do that, so we're gonna have a staff competition again, and it's gonna be
yes.
spinning in office chairs.
What?
See how many people can get. Yeah.
Please. I'm not gonna-
So in 1 minute, we're gonna see how many spins we can get in a minute. We'll even pick a helper that can spin us. Okay. So vote right now on all the platforms who you want to see spin in an office chair. She definitely doesn't want to because she gets dizzy in a roundabout.
I do get dizzy in a roundabout. This is a terrible office competition.
So don't vote for her. But
Stop
we will
it. No,
catch
for the
your
record,
votes
stop.
on here.
Shh.
Top 2 voters.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
For the
rules.
record, I don't think Jeremy's been really voted much at all for any of these.
I get pretty dizzy too. But anyway, so top 2 vote getters, we'll get that. So
it's gonna
vote
be you
now
and me.
so we know. And that'll be after Fun with Herb, which
Oh.
is coming right up.
Herb would also be a great option.
Yeah.
Or Zach, he yo-yos, he's got to be able to be dizzy.
All right,
Come
let's
on, Herb.
throw Herb.
No, I do not want to be spinning. I used to love that, rides at the fair that you could spin and stuff like that. I don't know, somewhere along the line I got old. Hey, you guys have been posting a whole bunch of stuff. We love seeing that. Like you said, Becca B has got to be our #1 fan. She sent a photo of all of her Chaminade gear. I mean, there were clothes everywhere. Plus, she had a Rock Ridge t-shirt in her photo. That's got to be extra points. Give yourself an extra couple hundred points. That's from me. And then Grace, who works down in our gift shop, she had all of her stuff out, including Chaminade mugs and stuff like that. So keep posting that stuff. Okay, quick review, because today we're going to be doing something really, really fun with the vacuum cleaner that demonstrates something that happened in our solar system a while back. That'll make sense in a minute. Okay, back to our chart that some of you made. Okay, here's the sun. If we shrunk the sun down to the size of a basketball, here's how big Mercury would be. Here's Mercury, here's Venus, here's Earth. Now, something really cool happened on Earth in 1977 when I was in college, before you were born, before your folks were probably born. In 1977, sorry, Zach, we sent out 2 little spacecrafts, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. They weren't this big. They weren't bigger than the Earth. They're about the size of a Volkswagen Bug. Okay, a little bit bigger than that. Anyways, they sent out these 2 spaceships. They first sent out Voyager 2, which doesn't make any sense. And then a couple of months later, they sent out Voyager 1. And those guys started going by, they went by Mars, didn't really take any pictures of Mars, but they got to Jupiter, and they gave us some of the first really cool pictures of Jupiter. And then first Voyager 2 went by, and then Voyager 1 went by Saturn and gave us some of our very first pictures of Saturn. Now, Voyager 2 actually hung out there for a little bit and went around one of Saturn's moons, and Voyager 1 passed it up. And Voyager 2, because it was going around one of the moons, got slingshotted off, and they went past Uranus, past Neptune, past Pluto, past Planet X. No, they haven't gotten quite there yet. Anyway, they are so far out there that they're the furthest that any spaceship has ever gone. But you see, the sun has all this energy that it's sending out, but it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. And about 3 years ago, these 2 guys got to the end of where the sun's energy was. And they started running into some interference energy from out in way, way, way out space. So they bounced around for about a year and finally popped through. We're going to demonstrate sort of what they did You probably want to ask your mom if you can do this, but this should be an easy thing. Scout, come here, help me. We'll see if Scout can do one and then the other. All right, Jack's going to turn on the vacuum. We'll close the door so it's not quite as noisy. There. Okay, we hooked the vacuum up backwards so it's blowing air. See? It's blowing. Now, Scout's going to take our little spaceship. There, look at that. Now, see, don't do the second one yet. See how it's bouncing around? That's what that poor little spaceship did for about a year. Because it was like, oh, the sun's energy is pushing it away. Oh, but now the other energy from outer space is pushing it down and pushing it sideways. And that's what it did for a year. Now, this would be kind of fun at home. See what, and that's exactly what it did. It finally popped through. This would be a fun thing to do at home. See what you got, what you can balance. Here, Scout, give me one again. All right, and look, you can even make it go, whoops. All right, well, you were better at it. All right, we're gonna see if Scout can get two of them to balance in there. Whoa, whoa. I'm sorry, nice and straight, got it.
Okay, there's one.
All right. Oh, it didn't stay. I'm straight, honest. Okay, there's one.
That's better.
Now go way up high. Oh, yes, yes, we got, all right, we got two of them. And maybe there's some other stuff around the house that can balance. Oh, there, oh, that one just barely will balance. Oh, can you do a little one on top of that? Or is there not enough?
I don't think there's any air, no.
Not going around there.
Maybe put some side.
Oh, it looks like Mickey Mouse. Oh, that was for Kira, my granddaughter. She loves Mickey Mouse, or Minnie Mouse.
Oh, did she get a ball?
You got that? Here. What do you think? Is that gonna work? Oh, just barely, just barely. Oh, that's kind of cool. Put some music to that. Yep. All right. So there you go. That's what those little spaceships, furthest thing out ever. They've been out there for, what is that, 43, 44 years. Those things have been out there, and they're still going. And someday, maybe we'll get some information back from them. Problem is now, it takes 9 days for the light from the sun to get out that far. So when the scientists try to communicate to them with radios, it takes over a day for the radio signal to get out there and then to bounce back. So it's 2 days before they ever know what's going on. Alrighty, tomorrow we're going to be looking at the Milky Way and seeing how you can identify we live in the Milky Way. Tomorrow we're going to be able to see some parts of it that you can go look at night. All right, get your vacuum, hook it up backwards, see what sort of things you can balance, and send us a video of it. That'd be awesome. All right, let's go back to those guys.
That was really cool.
All right, I know, that's really
loved
cool. Sciencey. All right, so we asked you to vote, and you did, but we have a 3-way tie. In fact, I'm gonna need someone to, a 4-way tie now.
Who's
But
the fourth?
Who's the fourth? The tie is between myself, Lisa, Zach, and Scout. And so really quick, we need you to vote to figure out
Zach and
2
Lisa.
people.
Zach and Lisa.
Okay? Get down to 2 people really quick. We'll give you a couple minutes just to do that. All right? You can get many people to vote. You can only vote once each, but you can get many other people to vote as you want. Hey, anyone that's in my fan, vote for not me. Okay?
Stop it.
Yeah, no problem.
You can
All right.
vote for one of those 2 people.
right.
I'm going to get
All right. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get a couple chairs ready if somebody could. All right, we're gonna set that up because we're gonna have a little contest to see who can spin the most in 1 minute. So I'm gonna get my clock ready here.
Do we have to do anything after we're done spinning? A minute?
A minute. Fun fact, actually. So, boy, it's been a
I did
couple
not
years
sign
now,
up for
but
this.
we have we had a wheelchair in the office, and we're like, well, what are you gonna do on there other than do wheelies? And so we did that all the time. And so what we had is a contest that to see how many wheelie spins you could do in a minute. And I think the record was 31.
31 and a half.
31 and a half. One of our, I think, housekeeping maintenance
Oh,
guys
right,
at
Matt.
the time. And man, that was impressive if you ask me. So,
I did 1.
I did 17, and I thought that was pretty good. And then he
That
just
would have been pretty
destroyed
good.
it. Yeah. So maybe we'll do that later. Also, post your ideas. I don't know, do we have a tally? Post your ideas for different competitions you'd like to see us do, and then we'll probably do them. Who's up?
Jeremy has 7.
Ah!
Lisa has 7.
Yeah!
Scott and Zach have 5.
All right. Here we go. All right, so it's between Lisa and I. We won or lost.
Here's your
So
time.
come on over.
What's the goal of this? Oh my gosh.
I need a spinner.
You know what's funny?
Baby
These
counters.
chairs go up and down when you spin them.
Alright.
Are you
Jack.
gonna do the whole
What?
the whole ice skating thing?
Don't tip me over. What do you mean? Like
mind.
this? A triple Lutz?
No.
All right. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna need somebody to
All
spin
right, here we
me.
go. We have 1 minute in 3, 2,
Well,
1.
I don't think I'm
go.
gonna just
All right, I'm good.
fast. Oh
I'm
my
good.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Who's counting?
You're gonna have to count me.
You guys are counting for their own people.
3.
Oh! I need a break. Go the other way. Go the other way. Are you counting?
Yep.
Oh man. How much time?
Oh my gosh.
Jeremy's at like 15. We got all. Keep going.
I want to win.
What do we got? Keep going, Lisa. Get up, Lisa. Keep going, Lisa.
Come on.
You got 30 seconds left, Lisa.
All right. All right. I think she quit. Oh wow.
Get up.
Well, with 20 seconds left,
Oh my gosh.
I think Jeremy won.
No kidding. I need the garbage can.
Garbage can, someone.
All right.
Oh.
So our next thing is to play a game, which I'm supposed to
I am
run.
not playing this game. I'm done for the day.
Oh man, I just had a.
Holy cow.
Come on
I fell
over.
out of the chair.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna do a game.
Oh my gosh.
This is pretty simple. Can I get a piece of paper really quick, somebody? Okay. So here's the game. Someone bring that trailer over for him. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Oh man, I just ate pizza too. Normally if I spin around twice, and I'm not kidding, I start feeling it. Okay, you're gonna grab a piece of paper, and you're just gonna fold it over like this much, okay? And then you're gonna just tear it off. This should be just a normal piece of paper. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make some footballs like this, okay? They're just like little triangle things. So we're gonna take it and we're just gonna start folding into triangles, okay? Fold it all the way up, fold it kind of tight. So you're gonna make one of these for right now, or when you get paper, or later. I'm gonna show you how to do it. And then we're gonna play a little bit. Okay, so once you get to the end of the line, you gotta finish it. And this makes a little pocket here. And we're gonna just fold another triangle there to match it. And we're gonna poke it right in there, okay, to finish it off. And that doesn't come apart, okay? So we pre-made a whole bunch of them. You can make them really big if you want. You can make them small. I prefer small. And then we're just gonna play a little game. So, Jack, do you wanna come on over? Jack's gonna join us. He's behind the camera, which is totally fine. There we go. I just about dumped everything. If you can, we're gonna make a couple field goals, okay? So there's a couple options. You have high school, okay, because it's bigger at high school. Then you have college, okay? And then you have pro. Okay, so let's go with college, okay?
I like college.
You can slide it right by the camera. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna hold it with one finger like that, okay? And then it's gonna pop it up. That one was good, okay? So say you just go like 5 on a side and then the other person goes, okay? So, that was no good.
I'm gonna say it.
No point. Okay, there we go. I
That
think
was
that one
good.
popped in. And you can go close, you can go far. Wow, that one almost broke the Instagram camera. All right. So we got
Ooh.
4 out of 5. So then Jack's gonna go. We'll go.
This is not gonna work well. Nope.
Let's give you high school.
Thank you.
Try not. You might want to wear safety goggles
Oh.
just in case. You can move up too.
Not in.
All right.
This is how much Jack plays football.
Off the goalpost. Hey, there we go. So this is something that you can try at home. This is our game. So we're gonna have a little competition a little bit. If you need to sign off, that's totally fine. If you want to stick with us for a little bit. During this time, if you want to ask some questions, of any staff that was on today. Go ahead and do that. We'll try to answer those for you. Otherwise, tomorrow is, excuse me, going to be Throwback Thursday.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to do a little bit of a fundraising, some stuff with that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Fundraising.
Oh, Jeremy, that's funny.
So, we'll be doing that tomorrow. If you want to stick around a little bit, do that. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Thanks, everybody. All right, give me a pro. Give me a pro. Ooh, just right. Man, zing Zach right in the eye.
Yeah, me.
Oh, that was off. All right, man. No.
Come on, Jared.
Oh, I think that one went in.
That one went
right
in.
over the Instagram camera. All right, here we go. I think you got it.
Sure.
All right. What do you want? College?
Oh,
Hey, you're getting closer. You're getting closer. The smaller ones might be better.
that's what I'm thinking.
There we go. Yeah, you want to make a bunch of them at home and then just kick them all over your house. Hey, right through. There we go. Anyone else, Herb? Anyone?
King.
Wanna try? Bro?
Better give me college. Okay, ready? Okay. Oh, yeah, right down the center. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, this one is smaller.
You're at about 48 yards.
Ah!
It's makeable but tough.
Ah, I could do it.
Or just wide left.
Wide to the right. All right, one more, and then I'll give them to you.
All right, Jack.
Oh, wide to the right.
Trying a 75-yarder.
Oh, I think that was. What? Why are you good at everything?
That might have went. I used to do this as a kid. This is all fun.
Some of us went to school. You.
This is in our free time. Another thing you can do is
Whoa.
make Chinese
was it.
stars. I'll be honest, I made a whole drawer full with my brother of Chinese stars. Our dresser drawer was full of them. Do we have any questions from people?
Yeah.
What do we got?
David asked, how many current staffers were also campers at Camp Shamna growing up?
Oh wow, the question is, how many current staffers were campers at Chaminade growing up?
I was not.
4, 5, 6, 7. Zach, were you?
Artie, 8.
Zach
Debbie,
was.
9.
So 8 out of the 9 in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was coming since before I could sit up. We kind of had our family camp spot in the campgrounds, which doesn't
Give me a
exist
pro,
anymore.
Herb.
It's kind of
Herb,
part of
give
the
me a
ball
pro.
field.
Give me the pro.
But our church would come up and family camp. So, but also regular summer camp too. By the way, yeah, sign up for summer camp.
Yes, please.
Any other?
David also wants to know if Lisa is okay.
Yeah.
We don't know.
She'll be okay.
I'll be
wide
honest.
right.
Right away.
Taking a lap.
Yeah, I felt a little barfy. I'll be honest. I'm not a spinner. Neither one of us are. She's worse than me. But what else do we got? What other questions?
Somebody asked if you can make the the little footballs out of toilet paper.
Toilet paper would be a little light. In fact, if anything, I'd go heavier, like cardstock. This is just regular paper. You could do construction paper, but toilet paper would be a little light, and good luck finding it.
Unless you got it.
That's it for questions that
All right, I think that's it for questions. So thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Dad.